Well, just,
ladies and gentlemen, we will stop everything. Frank Chu is in the house. Come on, Frank, come on down and deliver your message to a thirsty public. Thirsting for your message. Come right up on stage. We will provide you with amplification. And here you are. He came all the way in the rain. More than I can say for a lot of our so-called friends. Take the mic, Frank. This is your moment.
Well, I already had a chance to meet Jimmy Carter, Nancy Pelosi, also John Kerry, and talk to them about myself as a movie star that I was filmed by ABC News too. And it was about the 12 galaxies of populations that were guilty with Bush and Cheney with treasons and attempts at murder cases that were committed against them, ruling trillion galaxies of populations. So I was filmed with CBS, ABC, NBC 90 News, and it was Bush and Clinton guilty with some mass murder cases, with most of the former presidents for the White House also guilty with mass murder cases. So I'm trying to get that impeachment 2010 to 2012 and try to get it all proven in Washington, D.C. too. Thank you.
Yeah! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it won't be moving forward and getting beyond all that. The guilty will be punished. And people like Frank Chu will be there to make sure it happens.
Bastard. I can't remember what this is for, but it says, go to Burning Man and install hundreds of non-functional water fountains.
That's your...
I already did it.
Already have done this.
That was a great thing, though. Go to Burning Man and install hundreds of non-functional water fountains. That was real.
Staggering, dehydrated, dust-covered people, gasping and trying to work these fake water fountains. One of Chicken John's finest moments.
It smells like success. Because it's better late than never, right?
Right, because never is not, and late is. It's just late.
Better. So the question, what was your? Are you?
He'll remember.
Are you our?
Someday.
Where am I?
We're right here, Chicken.
Oh.
I'm gonna enjoy.
Is it? No. Are you okay?
Now, I perceive with my paranormal ability that you have yet another question to ask.
I do. I've also got a selection of mustaches.
No, again.
I do. I have.
You're doing the beard thing now. Put the mustaches away. People didn't realize Chicken's mustache was fake all these years, but there's no point in pulling on his beard. It really is real.
What?
I'm sure you miss the mustache days, but I have a feeling that they will come again.
Nice fez, buddy. Look at this. I'll have you know that Mr. Cameron Smythe is making a fortune selling goggles to steampunks for $85 fucking dollars.
Somebody had to put a corner on the market.
Goggles to steampunks, which is sounds like the name of like one of those indie hipster bands.
Every now and then you hear about some poor schlub, some chump, some schmo who tried to mail himself through the mail, trying to save on transport costs. Yodel-yay-hee-hoo. I believe you have a question?
Ladies and gentlemen, this comes from KroB's extensive collection of bad yodeling. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last question of the night.
The last question already? Well, we get the hoping forlornly for an audience to come in vain, but we understand people need to get home, they need to get back to their warmth of their hearth. The workaday world must go on, whether it's capitalism or communism. Production has to happen, factories must turn over, school children must get up in the morning. The world must go on. So what is that question? Two parts, a two-part invention.
That's it. These are the jokes, guys. You don't get your money back if you don't laugh at them.
Milton referred to that two-handed engine at the door, which struts and struts once and struts no more. No one knows what he meant. We got gremlins. Just read the question.
Well, I think the thing that is,
so.
Oh, I do hate questions that begin so.
It's true. It says
when
so.
When anyone that comes up to you and starts talking and says so, that is not.
Well, you know, I can edit the question.
Oh, that is good. Very good. Please do. Please do so. Take this so. Look at him go. Fishing is too good.
KroB's playing dark music.
KroB's full of Fernet, chicken. So, is to be understood, and what's the rest of it?
I don't feel the reason.
Yes, there.
Well, that's an I'm offended by that tattoo. For the last time.
Once again.
I've been offended again by David Capurro. Are you kidding me? Someone got that tattooed on their body. Oh! What an asshole! Really, you got any more, Dave? Is that it? Are you done? Oh.
Obviously, I'm a sailor or someone who's in the Naval Reserve.
Oh.
Pretty jazzy stuff.
I think we lost Doug on that last one. He's like, oh, the humanity. Oh, the humanity. Okay, I've got a question here.
Alright, okay.
The question is actually, it's not really a question.
Well then what the hell is it?
It's a command.
Well,
And I'm supposed to direct this command to KroB.
Well, that's a different matter. You know, might as well see what commanding KroB to do anything results in.
I don't think it's going to work. Alright, KroB, are you ready for a command?
It's a command decision, KroB.
Like the least. But you know, man, I need the bread.
Don't we all? That's no excuse.
Pay me or what? Yeah.
Alright. Here's your dog.
Alright, give KroB the money. Alright, let's do that. Go ahead,
After all that, I'm not only offended that day, I'm also the first singer to bring back talking records.
Alright, KroB, here's a command for you. Are you ready?
Sure.
Qualify acid jazz.
How about acid-washed jeans while you're at it?
That was $1 worth? Are you kidding?
Acid rock.
Can't you give me like a steel drum solo? Well. Does every question really get Fernet tonight?
They all do except for this one. You mustn't mock the sacred venison of Fernet. Now to get Fernet, you're going to ask something else. That's my ruling.
How dare you try to take a shortcut? There.
A shortcut.
Is Church of the Subgenius like an extreme Zen extreme?
You mean extreme? That kind of extreme?
Extreme Zen extreme.
There's nothing Zen about the Church of the Subgenius. Nothing whatsoever. Zen expresses itself in a simple parable, which usually ends with the Sheila, or apprentice, getting mocked and humiliated by the so-called master. But in the Church of the Subgenius, it's the masters who are mocked by the apprentices. Furthermore, it takes volumes and volumes of books and gallons of hot air to explain even one of the elaborate constructions and principles of the subgenius. That is, the ones that are ancillary. The basis can be articulated in a few breaths. Too bad you didn't ask about that.
Yeah.